Good morning, people. This is Tio and TJ Panama Travel coming back to you with some great information. I've been noticing and been hearing a lot of comments about the economy in Panama. How could we impact, or how could the visitors, the black expats, could impact in a positive way the economy? And there's a whole heap of ideas shows up. People think that you are doing it in a positive way, and some others concerned about you spoiling or you helping to increase the quality of life of Panamanian people when you overpay for a service, or you even extra, or you tip too good for receiving these services. The truth is that the economy of Panama is diverse. It's based on service. Black people in Panama never experienced what we are experiencing today with the expats, with the black expats. We never have black people coming to Panama with money. It was always black people coming to Panama to make money, to work. That means that the perspective is totally different. During the Panama Canal construction days, we was majority, came from the West Indians working for the Panama Canal, making money in Canal Zone, even in adversity, because remember, you did have the gold roll and the silver roll, and black people was under the silver roll. But even being under the silver roll, when you came over to Panama, that was like gold roll, because in Panama, things was a lot cheaper, and you have access to get anything you want. You didn't have restrictions as though you have in Canal Zone. And that didn't make the economy in Panama increase or change. We was conscious that you have people could pay for a service, and you have people that they just can't pay for those same service. So the economy was always running around the contribution that the people that came from Canal Zone could bring in to the economy of Panama, so it could be pushed and it could accelerate the economy. Because with the local peoples, the economy was always struggling. Prices didn't change because of that. Things change around the world. Globalization is a worldwide thing. In some countries, it's more aggressive than other countries. And yes, normally when you have tourism increase the prices in the tourist areas. And when you have foreigners came to an area and start to invest, buy land and property, the expectation of the local people is to increase the prices so they could, make some more money out of these foreigners that coming in to buy. In my experience with my expats, we show them that the places where we take them to see properties and unit, they don't have a special price because you're a foreigner. Actually, they have the same price for Panamanians than for foreigners. What changes the banking and the financial conditions that the banks usually request from you. So at the end, what we expect is that this new generation of black people coming into the country, integrating the economy, and they start to be an active part of the economy. Being cheap with tip doesn't make you an active part of the economy. I hear people use as an example the beauty salon, and they say that for a woman to go to a beauty salon and have their lax done was $35 in Panama, which was a lot cheaper than what you would be paying in the U.S. And now you have people paying even $100 because it still shows to be more cheaper than what they do it in the U.S. Well, you have people that say that this is wrong. That this is wrong because what will happen is that this sister, now she will start to charge $100, and there will be Panamanians that they won't be able to pay $100. Let me tell you this. Marcus Garvey's dream was black people supporting the economy for other black people. Is a sister to another sister. A sister that spent 4 hours in your hair and give you a very nice setup. And you're happy with it. And you notice that this sister is just charging $35. So you decide to be good. And because you could do it, because it's your choice, and you say, girl, there you go. I want to give you 80. You was the only black American woman that the girl set up her hair that week and probably that month. You really think that she would start to charge everybody $100 just because you go once a month and fix your hair? That's not going to happen. We are totally clear. My sister do here, and she charged $35, even $25. And I asked her, why you charge so cheap? And she say, hey, I know them. I got years working on their hair. They always trust me, and they come in a constant way. So I don't have why to increase the price to them. And have you ever charged anybody $150 to fix their hair? She say no, but she say that she know that they have beauty salon that charge that. So the beauty salon have their clients. She have her own clients. So you decide where you want to fix your hair. That's your decision. See, and the decision is so open that nobody want to force you to overpay if you don't want to pay. But you could recognize the extraordinary job that a sister is doing in your hair. And it's very nice when you recognize it, because you try to put a little bit more in her hand, from a black woman to another black woman. You didn't play cheap, even that you could. So let me tell you what we Panamanians think. When you go and do your hair, and you could see that you could pay, I'm not inside your purse, so I don't know the money you have. But you know, because you're coming from the U.S. and you know that there's a lot more money. And this sister in Latin America, in Panama, is charging you $25, $35, $50, and you decide to be good that day and put a little bit more. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're inspiring and you're pushing the dream of Marcus Garvey to support black businesses. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for not holding up your hand, thinking that you're affecting the economy. I remember that this phrase, the cost of living, the first time I hear it was in a video of General Torrijos in 1972, when they was presenting the labor code for Panamanian people. And he was saying in that time that it was a complicated decision because the cost of living, it's been increasing so fast. And this was 1972. And we wasn't talking about black expats living in Panama. We don't got to complicate ourselves. Myself, I never paid $20 to cut my hair. Never in my life. But I know that you have guys that charge $20. That's good for them. They may have clients that pay for that. That's good. If you could pay $20, pay your $20. I always go to the areas and the places where the guys charge me $6, $7 to fix me up, and that's cool. I'm good with them. I even asked them, have you ever have customers, they came here and they pay you $20? They say, yeah. And why don't you charge $20? They say, that's not my target. My target of people is the people that pay between $4 to $7, and that's where we is, and that's where we make our money. So let's we not try to over understand or try to use things as an excuse to holding up our pocket. If you want to pay for a service, you just pay it. And if you feel satisfied with it, do it. What you're really doing is helping the economy of a black person, okay, to be better. You're helping that black lady that spend 4 hours in your hair to take something extra home. And that's so nice that she could remember you like that, as a person that recognizes the effort. Not because our local people don't have the money to recognize the effort of a job like this. That doesn't mean that you not want to recognize it. You are able to do it. So thank you so much for those of you who recognize the great job that Panamanians do in different services, especially when you have a black person working for you. Thank you so much for pushing the economy and making a difference, because we're in disadvantage. We always have other groups. They come and they integrate into the economy. The Chinese, they came and worked with us in the canal, just as the Jews, the Greeks, the Italian, all of them, they came and worked for the Panama Canal with us. We came in majority. But the difference is that after the canal was finished built, all of these groups, they started to receive more people coming from their countries with money. So they start to invest with their people, and they start to sell whatever service or product to us. And we become to be their number one consumer. So we pay everything they offer to us, and we work to give them our money, because we never have black people coming with money to invest until today. So bring your investment. Thank you so much. If you could push that investment to the hands of black people and recognize it, okay? Giving them extra for what they do in a very good way. God bless you. Thank you so much. We will really appreciate that, and we will feel so happy of our black expats that coming into Panama, because we know that they recognizing the effort that no one has recognized to us. See, only black people work and the black people here. Only a black woman works so nicely and so good to another black woman here. So why you want to play cheap with a sister? You don't do that. You support your sisters. So hopefully you will understand this concept, and you will see that this country is a blessing of God. We are not the best, but in Panama you could live. You don't have to survive. Thank you.